What's up, y'all, man? I'm back with a video. It's been a long time. It's been a minute, y'all. It's the first time y'all see my face in a minute. How y'all doing? I'm in my basement right now, my little room. Now, a few things to talk about and a few things to show y'all. But let's talk about this. Let's talk about that one video I made with that one house, that 3-story house. I still have that house, but I hired some people to fix it up. I fixed it up a little bit, but there's some things that I don't know about that needed fixed deeply, like inside that crib that other people are more experienced with doing. So I hired them to do that. But then I'll do a full house tour on that, and that's literally down the street from where I'm at now. So I'm in this crib right now, you know. But that one video with that one house I was in with the pink bathroom, yeah, that's my crib. It just need fixed up like bad, like something crazy. It's really messed up. It's not even really. I'm not even supposed to really move there, if you ask me. But I mean, it's gonna get fixed. And then when I do move in there, there's still gonna be some shit that need fixed. But I can manage to do that myself because it's very minor. But the shit I'm talking about, like, I don't know if I took you out to the whole crib, but there's an attic on the 3rd floor. There's 3 bedrooms up there, and the roof is caving in, and then the ceiling, like when you step on one spot of the floor, you could literally fall through that shit. So like it's not really meant to live in, and I don't want my little brother in there and then say something happened, you know. So I'd rather get fixed up before I put him in that crib, you know. But as far as that goes, that's for another video. We're gonna talk about the president. Man, today's the day. I looked at the reviews and all the what's it called? All this shit, man. It's not really looking good for PA. I mean, shit, man. I don't know. I really don't know. It's not looking good because Biden's numbers are more lower than Trump out here in PA. But out in New York, there's more numbers out there. Me personally, on all of this is why I came to make this video, because I haven't made a YouTube video in a long ass time. But my perspective on this, neither of them are not good presidents if you ask me. But if you really had to ask me who I pick, what you think I'm gonna pick, man? I'm not picking that racist bitch. I'm picking Biden. You know, I'm not about to pick Trump. There's a lot of things that are going on right now. You see what's on my face, you know. You saw it happen to George, you know, rest in peace to him. And people are still struggling from that incident of what happened to him, you know, when the whole protest went down. It's not gonna get any better. Like how my mom always tell me, it's gonna get worse before it gets better, you know? And that's where the scary part is, like this virus. She said before this shit gets better, that shit's gonna get worse again. At first, I thought she was capping about that virus, man. She was like, let's go. I was like, where are we going? She was like, we're going for a ride. She took me and my brother, man, we went to John Eagle. I walked in that joint. It's like the zombie apocalypse, yo. I literally looked and every shelf was wiped out of anything you needed. Eggs, toilet paper, paper towels, man. Anything you could think of, man, was just wiped. It just looked like the store had just been built and nothing's been put on the shelf. That's how it looked. I'm like, what? I was like, are you serious? So I was like, okay, all right. I was like, let me start taking it more serious. I just recently got over a cold, guys. That's another reason I ain't uploaded. I thought I had the virus myself. Ew, I was so scared, man. I woke up with a tickly, like, sore throat. And if I keep looking over that way, I'm waiting for my package to get here because it's supposed to be coming today. But I woke up with, like, a tickly sore throat, if you ask me. And I'm like, all right, it's nothing. Then I waited the next day. That joint was hurting like shit, man. I'm like, oh, damn. Okay. All right. It's time for some dayquil. Took me some dayquil. Boom. It literally went away. Like how? Okay, for me, it's hard to get me sick. Like I could be in a room full of people coughing and shit, sneezing. I'm not gonna get sick. But in the long run, it will catch up to me. But like you know, it takes a lot to get me sick. You know, and when I do get sick, my body just completely just oh man, I don't even know. It's like World War 2300, man. But I mean, I took the dayquil, boom, sore throat went away. I'm like, all right, say no more, you know. So then that's when the runny nose. Then they said that you have runny nose when you get this virus. I'm like, oh damn. I was like, all right, I got rid of the sore throat. Now we got the runny nose. Then boom, the third day, I start throwing up crazy, man. I'm talking about just like I filled up a whole bucket of throw up, like no joke, yo, of my G rays. I don't know what happened, yo, but I ate some teriyaki beef noodles because I just worked out, and me, I'm the type of to be like the sickest, like I could have the flu and still work out, you know. That's just me. I'm not a lazy person. Like if y'all went in my sleep schedule, I go to bed at 12, 1 o'clock, and I wake up at 10:30 in the morning. I cannot sleep past 12. I can't. There's something about that number. 12, I cannot sleep past it. Yeah, we don't bang with 12, every 12, but I can't sleep past 12, man. 12 or 1. I never was able to. You know, all my peoples be like, bro, you be tweaking to wake up early, bro. Sleep in, sleep. No, because the last time I slept past 12, I had a fucking banging ass headache, yo, because my body was not used to that, and I didn't eat. Because if I don't eat for the whole day, I get a bad migraine, and it runs in my family. Like my mom and grandma get headaches, but my dad doesn't. So I took after my mom's side, and I kind of got one now, but it's going away because I took some medicine. But yesterday. I woke up at 12:30, man. I ain't wake up at 12. I woke up at 12:30. That shit was pounded. Felt like niggas was playing beats in my head, man. Look, niggas, man, it felt like niggas was in the studio with my shit, man. Just making all type of TK beats and Lil Uzi beats, man. That shit was, man. So I took, man, popped me some pills, man. Took me some of those. And, it felt better, but I just can't sleep past 12, man. Like, I gotta wake up. I gotta set my daily tasks for the day. Like today, I know what I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna go get some food with my family. I'm gonna take my mom and my little brother out to eat. I'm gonna pay for it, and I'm gonna do something that every son should do. Take your family out to eat, because you never know. Tomorrow's not promised, and you always want to tell your people you love them. I lost a lot of people in my family. And that's really all I have right now. So. I just need to take that very seriously, because if I lose anybody else in my family, I'm gonna be a very mad man, and let's just say you're not gonna want to come around me. You're not. It's just best to stay away from me when I'm upset like that. Yeah, I lost a lot of people in my family, man, and I can't lose. I can't lose Mom Dukes. I can't lose nobody, man. Little bro can't. Nah, man. I already had a younger brother that passed away. Rest in peace, man. Yeah, I can't do it. And he was only 16. He died in a party. Niggas robbed him. I ain't gonna speak on that though. But yeah, man. But as far as like the world goes right now, it's not good. It ain't good. I've come across a lot of racist people. Um, Hold on. If y'all hear any barking, it's just them. Hey, Boris, sit down, man. He might have saw the mailman probably. Well, I would have heard it because when they drop off a package, they use that little scan thing and it beeps. So I might have. I don't know who it was. Who is it? That's a guard dog right there. That nigga let me know anything. He be seeing shit I don't see, man. So somebody was trying to rob me or stain me or something in this basement, man. I got my piece in that fucking drawer over there. So I instantly would blast that nigga, yo. Like I don't care. Yeah, I don't know what the rule is out here in PA. Really, all about that shit. Cause I lived in Philly for 7 months, and I really don't know Like, I know what the rules is out there with firearms, but not out here because nobody really told me. They told me more out there in Philly than out here. But, nigga, somebody come on. I'm just going to say that. Somebody come on my turf and where my peoples is at, nigga, I'm blasting you, bro. I don't want to hear no shit from no policeman, no cop, nobody. No judge. Oh, well, you know, you. Nah, man. I'm going to beat that case because I got good-ass lawyers, bro. Stop playing with me. Because you, nah, it would go the same way. If I was to go in somebody's crib and they have every right to shoot me, yo. They got every right to blow me. Now, if you come on my shit causing hell, nigga, I'm popping you. That's that. There ain't no hesitation. Oh, should I do this? Or, oh my God, I'm going to get this amount of time in prison. Nah, bro. First of all, I'm not going to jail. Second of all, the cops come, I'm going to tell them. He got what he deserved. You guys get the fuck off my property, too. You know what I'm saying? No threat or anything. I'm just saying, y'all can leave. Y'all got more crimes to solve. Stay away from me. Leave me alone. You know, it's just that simple. I got pulled over 2 times this month. Like, for nothing. Because a tail light was out. Come on, no. A tail light was out. It's something stupid. Oh, we smell weed in the car. So what, bro? It's about to be legal. Like, why y'all care? Y'all niggas is doing this because I'm black and I have dreads. That's why. Let the white man be in the car. Oh, you can go, sir. You're cool. We'll give you a warning. Nah. Go. You got any guns, bombs? Not. This nigga asked me if I had a rocket launcher in the car. I'm like, nigga, what do I look like? Arabic to you? I mean, I'm half Indian. There's my other grandma. She's like Hindu, Indian, full Hindu Indian. She passed away. Rest in peace there. But, bruh. And us Indians are known for being, like, peaceful and stuff, you know? But, nah, nigga, I don't got no fucking rocket launcher, bro. What are you talking about? No shade to my little brother, because my little brother is Hispanic, but that's something that nigga would have in the whip, homies. That's something that nigga would have, man. Like, that's little bro. My friends called him an Arabic bomber because he looks Arabic. My little bro look Arabic. He really do. Like, you might not think he looks Hispanic. That nigga look Arabic a little bit. Speaking of that nigga, he's not even here. He's in school right now. I already know. He do online, yeah. Because my race don't want him going into school. I was like, yeah, that's a good choice. There's not kids getting the virus. But besides all that, I want to show y'all a little something that I have. Now, I told y'all, I've been in Philly. I've been a part of the bike life out there. I'm going to say this. If you from there and if you know about it, you know that they have bike life like crazy. They got the 4-wheelers out there. They got the 250 dirt bikes, the 110s. They got any dirt bike you think of, man. They got the BMX bikes. They got the Fat Rippers, the SEs. They got the big flyers, man. They got everything, man. But bike life is not as popping as it is in PA than it is Philly. Because I don't even see nobody. I probably seen 2 people, and I'm not even joking. I saw 2 people in PA with a big flyer and the SE bike. And them niggas didn't even know how to wheelie it. And I'm like, hey, yo, where'd you get that bike? Oh, yeah, bro, we got this online. All right. I said, you can wheelie that, John, bro? They was like, I don't know, bro. I said, how you got an SE bike? You don't know how to floor touch, wheelie, swerve. You don't know how to... Man, let me see that, bro. So, man, Johns, man, look. Out of Philly and Baltimore, they got the most bike life. But look, check this out. I was like, hey, bro, let me see your bike. He thought I was going to steal it. I was like, nah, bro, I don't even want your bike, bro. I was like, this is a 24-inch. I was like, I ride a 26-inch, bro, because I'm tall as hell. I'm 6'1". I was like, I don't want this, bro. But I can still wheelie a 24-inch, but it's just going to be harder. So I got on there. Yeah, I was busting out every trick, man. I'm telling you, standing on the pegs, dancing on the seat. He was like, how you do that, bro? I'm like, man, you gotta know it, bro. You gotta know what you're doing, bro. And then he was like, how you wheeling like that? The key to wheelie, tap that brake. If you don't tap the brake, you're slipping back and you might crack your shit, man. Real deal. You gotta tap your brake. Each time you wheelie, when you get up and you feel like you won't tap it, it is going to come back down. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this is the bike I use right now. Now check this out. This right here is really not... Look, this bike is rare. It's really not a Fat Ripper if you can... I mean, I don't know. It got fat tires. But you don't. I didn't see nobody in Philly with this. I'm the only nigga out in PA with this bike. I'm just telling you that now because this is rare to find. We can do a little bike check. All right, so let's get into it. I rigged up this. This didn't originally come with pegs because I got this bike from Kmart before they closed down. But I got some mongoose pegs and just screwed them Johns on, put them on. They fell off a couple times, and what I had to do is I had to weld it on, so I cannot take them off at all, not unless I do some crazy shit. And I really don't know how to explain that because it's, yeah. But the seat, we have this, I don't know the name of this, it's Avenir gel foam. I'm telling y'all now, man, this is the most comfy seat in the building. No joke. We got a regular freewheel right here. This is the freewheel. This is no cassette. Y'all can see how quiet it is. You got your three-piece cranks right here. These is the real cranks, like actual BMX cranks. And then the kickstand, I do use the kickstand, but I'm gonna eventually take it off because sometimes they get in my way when I'm wheeling. And I can for sure do tricks on this and wheelie it like how the big flyers do. I could do it, but this bike is kind of a little heavy because of the tires. So I really would need. I'm actually for Christmas. I'm gonna get me a new Willy Bike. I'm gonna still keep this because this is my favorite. The brakes, we got standard V brakes, no disc brakes because it has no disc brake mount. And I asked the Pro Bike store if they can give me it so I could weld it on because I have a welding tool. Brakes, you want to keep them semi loose, but not too loose because you want to tap it. So each time I'm wheeling, I tap it. If I don't use one hand, I use two. I tap it. And then that's about it. This brand is a Mongoose Menace, and I paid about retail was $275 for it, but I ended up getting it for a discount because the dude at Kmart, I went to school with him, and he was like, yeah, bro. He said you could just pay $160 for this. I was like, all right, say less than, bro. Now we're gonna do this bike check. This is my first ever actual pro BMX bike. We're actually gonna go over here with it. All right, boom. This is the Sub Rosa, 20-inch. And that's 20-inch too. So this is Sub Rosa. It don't look like 20-inch. It look like a kid bike. But I look so goofy riding this because I'm so tall. But this is my favorite. My first favorite. That's my second. All right here, I've done some changes to it. It needs some adjustments. But we do a bike check on this for sure. All right, so boom. We got your Rant BMX cranks right here. You got your gray wheel, Sub Rosa seat, Shadow Conspiracy seat clamp right there. You got your brand BMX Sub Rosa right there. What's it called? I think that is the that's the fork. And this would be the headset. Yep. This is the frame right here, Sub Rosa frame. Now these pegs are regular Walmart pegs. I only do nose grinds on these. I do nose grinds. I do nose grinds on those, but these are screw-ons, so I gotta be very careful because if I do it a certain way, they could come off. They can unscrew off. No kickstand on this because you don't need kickstand for a BMX bike like this. This right here, now this do need tighten. Like it's got some play to it, like this, the fork and all that, because I did some crazy ass trick. Yeah, it fucked up, and I fell off this bike too. It's how I chipped my teeth. This is the bike I had. That's about it. And then the chain, my friend was doing the wheelie on it, and look what he did. You see how that didn't engage? There it goes right there. He snapped the link. His big ass did a wheelie, broke my shit. But I'm about to get a new chain. And then that's the hub right there. This is a Rant BMX hub. Y'all want a hub sound? I'm about to do that right now. Look at that nigga, yo. He's scared. Alright. So this the bike right here. Oh yeah, and then the handlebars. Got your bar ends. These bars are fucked up. I need new bars. I'm gonna tell y'all what I need on this. That's new. I'm gonna need a new seat for sure. I'm gonna definitely need a new chain. And then pedals. I might get some metal pedals. Yeah, Sersky. And then that's it. Then I'm gonna put some stickers on it. And this bike will be. Oh yeah. And then I don't ride with brakes at all. No brakes. I used to, but I took them off. I rode with brakes for literally a week and then took them off. So if y'all want to know how I stop, I put my foot in the tire in the back. Or what I'll do is I'll stop with my feet. But if y'all are real BMXers, y'all don't use brakes at all. And if you do use brakes, use a gyro cable in the front so you could do bar spins freely and all that. But me personally, I don't use brakes. I use brakes for the Willy Bike because I can Willy that bike. Don't get me wrong. I can definitely Willy that 20-inch. I've done it before. I've Willied literally the whole street by doing it. And that bike has got me in the most trouble because, oh yeah, and the fat one too, the Fat Ripper. Mainly, both of them got me in the most trouble. I was doing wheelies, grinding on private property, scratching up the rails. The one cop said he was gonna throw that in the garbage. I was like, nigga, you ain't pay for shit. You ain't throwing shit away, bro. You gonna have to catch me to get that bike. And then if you do get it, we gonna just be fighting over that shit. Cause I ain't. Come on now. You think I'm gonna let some random nigga just take my bike and throw that shit away? And that bike costs more than any of these bikes in this basement. Look, that bike cost me. Cause I got that shit custom. I picked out my hub and everything. That cost me about $650, man. No joke, $650. That cost me $650. You know, got everything custom. The only thing I did not get custom was the frame, but I picked my wheel, my rim, my tire color. I picked my little sprocket in the front, little sprocket. Picked that. My bar ends, I didn't pick those. My handlebars, I picked those. What else? The pedals, I picked those at the time. And then the chain came with regular chain. A seat, I picked the seat. So, yeah, I built that bike basically damn near, you know. They asked me, it was like, you want pegs for the front? I was like, nah, because when I originally got it, it didn't come with pegs. Because I knew that the front pegs was going to only be like a Walmart edition. Like, I could put them only on the front and not the back because the axle is too big for the Walmart pegs in the back. It wouldn't fit. But, I mean, you to ask me, like, I just started riding that bike again, man. Because I've been stuck on riding that Willy Bike for a minute. Like, I can't ride that Willy Bike without doing a wheelie in front of somebody. Or I'll be just doing crazy shit. They be like, how'd you do that, man? I'll be having my little brother on the back. Me and him be wheeling too. Because he got weight, so he can put weight on the, like, he don't, like, got actual, like, fat weight. He's just, there's more weight on the back. So I'm able to do, like, wheelies easier, if you know what I'm saying, with him on the back. You know, and I got him a Willy Bike too. Look, he got a little Fat Ripper too. It's that one right there. But the tire popped. He needed the tire fixed. Once that fixed, shit, he could ride with me, man. You know, now the bad thing about his, you know how the pedals reverse? His shit stops. He got one of them brakes that you stop with. I don't know what them is called. But the dude at Pro Bikes definitely said that I can get a free wheel for his like mine. Like, yeah, I'm going to do that for him. And then get him the tap-on brakes. So I'm going to definitely do some assemble to his bike. To make it good, you know, make sure he like it and it's comfortable for him. Because I want to get my little brother in that bike life too, you know. You know, something, because you really don't see that in Pittsburgh, you know. You don't see bike life out here. I mean, you see niggas riding dirt bikes and them niggas don't do wheelies. I'm like, hey, yo, Papa Willie. They be like, what? I'm like, man, what? I'm like, give me that joint, man. But yeah, I was just saying, man, I'm going to get him the free wheel and then the tap-on brakes. And then probably a new seat. Handlebars, I'm going to leave the handlebars. Put new grips on there. And yeah. 'Cause this bike is cool. And I paid about like, I paid 65 for his bike. Yeah. Because that bike is rare. It's called the Mongoose Erupt. Yeah. That shit's rare. You cannot find those bikes. You can't even do it. I got some of the rarest bikes, man. But that Sabrosa bike, though. Um, yeah, man, I got that at Pro Bike. Shout out to them, man. They hooked me up. I got that for Christmas, actually, like back in 2017. So I've had that bike for a few years now. And it's still holding up. And out of my whole entire, like, time having that bike, you guys won't believe me, but some probably will. The tire popped on the back only one time. That's it. The front tire never popped. Inner tube's been in there. The front inner tube's been in there since 2017. No joke. No joke. I'm not even playing. You know why? Because I get that slime shit. And what that does is that helps your inner tube not pop. So if you run over something, it will go flat, but then the air will regain and then it will blood back up by itself, back to its regular tire pressure. It happened before, probably 3 times. But, like, I didn't full out have a flat inner tube and have to call. And I'm like, yeah, bro, can you bring me an inner tube or anything? No, I ain't gonna do that. And my whole entire life, I probably had, like, I say 5 Walmart bikes. And then right after the 5th one, I was like, oh, yeah. I said, we gotta get a new one. Somebody stole my first one. And I literally had that bike for 5 days. And I left it on my porch in this ghetto-ass neighborhood, and somebody took that shit, man. I was mad. I had all my brothers down there. And we was looking for the nigga that took it, and I finally found it, but the bad thing about it is that whoever stole my bike, they really just did that shit dirty. They fucked it up, like the handlebars were bent. It looked like that bike got hit by a damn semi-truck. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I don't want this back. Cause my brothers was like, oh yeah, bro, they gonna slide on him. He was like, you know where bro live? And I was like, I think I do. Asked one of the homies, yeah, where so-and-so live? Where I got stole my bike? All right, he live up there on that hill. I say less. Right up there, saw my bike in front of his crib in the grass. I'm like, hey, what this nigga do? Crash? Probably karma got him back. Probably what happened. Cause my G-Rays got me that bike for my birthday, and then somebody stole it. Then the other Walmart bike, that shit broke on me when I was riding down the hill. Like, the damn back wheel came off. And I'm like, what the hell? So my mom went to Walmart, cussed them out, yo. She lit that store up, yo. She was spazzing, man. The other third Walmart bike I had, tire blew up when I was riding it. It sounded like a gunshot. Bow! Don't get Walmart bikes at all. Like, that Kmart bike, that Mongoose Fat Ripper, that's a good bike. You probably can still even, I don't know. Cause I get a lot of compliments on that thing, because it's so rare, you know, like, when they used to have that shit, like, okay, you know the Mongoose Dozer, that big-ass beach cruiser bike, that 26-inch, this is the little brother of that, but it's the BMX version, if you get what I'm saying. So, y'all probably know what that Mongoose Dozer is, though, that big fat tires. That's when, like, around 2016 and shit, that's when we were starting to see more of those. But once 2018 hit, that's when they started dying down. Then there was a recall on that bike because some little kid got hurt on it. First of all, really little kids aren't supposed to ride bikes like that, especially with tires that big, you know. But it's just harder to steer. It's, like, real hard to control. And people are like, is that hard to pedal? It's not hard to pedal, but, like, you got to use a lot of leg strength to pedal it, you know. And it's harder, especially when my little brother stands on the pegs on the back. It's a lot harder. It's faster. That shit fast as hell. That shit be dipping, yo. That shit be flying down hills, yo. No joke. Like, I caught, like, at least 90 miles per hour going down some of the hills out in Pittsburgh with that thing, man. Like, I was flying, yo. But I'm ending this video because I got some music to make. Alright, comment, subscribe, I'm out. Let's vote. Well, we already did vote yesterday, but let's hope that Donald Trump loses, man. Because if that nigga lose, I'm going to every crib to have a Trump sign, and I'm burning it down orange spray painted. Yeah, Sirski. Bye.